Here are my thoughts on the upcoming Harry Potter TV show with HBO series. After being in London, going through a Harry Potter walking tour, going through various Harry Potter stores, and just finishing Harry Potter and Cursed Child Part 1. As you can tell, I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and I'm actually really pumped for this HBO TV series. I know online the commentary is mixed. There's a lot of comments saying they won't see it. Some are very upset that they're casting a black Severus Snape, and many people just saying, oh, we're not going to see it, it's a waste of time, either because of the diversity casting or because they just think, oh, they're just repeating what's already been done. In fact, there was I think a prominent director or executive from the original who said the same thing, and particularly called out Hagrid, who apparently has the same outfit as the original, and said, what's the point? So first off, my thoughts are that these are people who clearly have not read the books. I love the movies, they were great, but I really love the books. And the issue is, for anyone who's read the books, as I have multiple times through, the books go into a lot more detail, there's a lot more character building, there's a lot more plot and stories and things, and the movies rush through or completely skip various scenes and other storylines because they have limited time. The TV series will be able to tell a lot of these things in more detail, which will make a lot of movie scenes and things that happen more meaningful and make more sense. So I actually am very excited for the books. I think they'll have a lot more detail to tell, and they'll be extremely impactful. Movies oftentimes rush the books, and I think that was the case here. Now, the Severus Snape thing, I've asked a bunch of tourists and locals about it during my walking tour, and all of them were so politically correct. They didn't want to say anything wrong, and or they were just very nice about it, and they're like, yeah, no problem casting Severus Snape as black. In fact, I watched part 1 of this, and Hermione in this is black. So here's the thing. It was kind of shocking because I did not picture that type of character when I watched Severus Snape and read the books. So I definitely think it is a giant leap to be made, and I don't think it fully accurately represents the character. I am being very courageous putting this out there because I feel like a lot of these people I asked, either they're too scared of getting canceled, or they're just very nice about it all, or they truly believe it. I think it's a mixture of all these things. But yeah, I do feel like it is kind of a bit of a inaccuracy, more than a bit of an inaccuracy towards what the books and J.K. Rowling intended when you do this. But who knows? I don't think it will ruin the TV series. I'm still very excited for the TV series. And guys, this is a magical world that will have many reiterations of it, and renditions and interpretations, books, movies, TV series, multiple of them will be made long after we're gone. Many variations of them. And so this is not going to be the last Harry Potter to happen. It's such a magical world, and I am actually very excited to see a new rendition of it, because I felt like the movies, yeah, they did a splendid job, but many things like the characters and the world and some of the things that happened only happened with a certain interpretation. They were done in a certain way that when I read the books, I was like, okay, that's cool that the movies did that, but that's just one interpretation. Like, it could have been done many other ways, many other styles, and held true to the books, or in fact, I felt could have held better to the books. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't even remember the book saying that Voldemort had no nose and had a snake-like nose. So I was surprised when that happened. So there's like small things like that, and then big things with how certain characters were portrayed that I'm really excited. But anyhow, I need to get back to the theater because part 2 is for the Cursed Child is about to commence. Each part, by the way, is 2.5 hours, and if you want to see the full unabridged version, you gotta see it in London, where a lot of the inspiration for this whole world happened to happen. And it's on a bridge. If you see it in New York, I hear they abridged it very much so to satisfy an impatient audience. But here we're seeing the full 5 hours broken out into 2 parts. You have to buy tickets to both. All right, see you guys later.